Hi, I'm Holly Schultz from BabyGizmo.com. This is the Uppa Baby Vista 2009. Now there is a new accessory for 2009 that we absolutely love, and it's going to have parents of more than one child rejoicing. It's called the Rumbleseat, and this Rumbleseat turns it into a double with just the addition of this very lightweight seat. Now, there are 3 different ways you can use the Rumbleseat, and we'll show you how. The first one is it just snaps on the frame of the stroller. Now the child in the Rumbleseat, it has a weight capacity up to 35 pounds, and the child is going to have to face mom. That's the only option. All it does is clips on to the frame with hardly any effort whatsoever. And it's secure. And the greatest thing about it is, unlike some of those other strollers with this kind of basket seat, the stroller is completely stable. So even with pushing a lot of force, which they recommend you don't do, but just for testing purposes, it doesn't make the stroller tip over. So our 2.5-year-old tester, of course, wanted to climb in on his own. Now, Uppa Baby recommends that you always have a child in your main seat before you load the Rumbleseat. But I know parents and I know kids, and you know what? Sometimes that always doesn't happen. So as you can see, our 2.5-year-old is easily climbing in the stroller, and the front seat is empty, and the stroller isn't budging. That's great. The Rumbleseat has a padded 5-point harness for the safety of your child, and as you can see, it sets up on the frame a little bit higher, so there's no need for wheel guards, because your child isn't going to be able to touch the wheels like on other strollers. Plus, your child, there's a little footrest, so their feet sit in the basket. Now, it does take up some of your basket real estate, but the basket is large enough that it doesn't matter that much. There's also a nice little canopy on the Rumbleseat to shade your child, which is great. And like we said, it has a weight capacity of 35 pounds. And the main seat has a weight capacity of 50 pounds, so combined you have 85 pounds that the stroller can hold with the Rumbleseat. Now let's show you the 3 configurations of the Rumbleseat. This is the first configuration. You can put your toddler in the Rumbleseat and a child from 6 months all the way up to 50 pounds facing mom. The other option is to reverse your toddler seat, and this way you can have a baby from 0 to 6 months old in your main seat. But what you need to do is obviously not to get into the Rumbleseat's way. The footrest has to go all the way up, and the seat has to be reclined. That's why it's 0 to 6 months. So that way there's still room for the Rumbleseat. And the third configuration is having a car seat instead of the toddler seat. Put in a car seat, and your Rumbleseat rider can ride there. So that's 3 different configurations. Now, the Rumbleseat is not going to work with the bassinet, because the bassinet comes up too high that there isn't enough room for your little rider. But if you want to put your newborn in, all you have to do is put your seat in this configuration. And say you have 3 children, if you add the piggyback riding board, which we don't have here, it becomes a triple, because your older child can stand, 1 child in the seat and 1 child in the Rumbleseat, and it becomes a triple, all with just the Uppa Baby Vista, which is great.